you concerned at all about the sort of law of diminishing returns here, where the tech continues to improve, the AI continues to improve, and then we get to a point where the public's perception of what's good enough for interpretation lowers, baselines the standard of quality in our profession, where it just
I don't think
diminishes
so. I think
the value of the human expertise. The
average
nuance.
is always going to be average. Crap.
Yeah.
Pardon my French, is always going to be crap, and outstanding delivery and performance is always going to be outstanding. And it's like the machine can play the piano quite well, right?
Yeah.
But it's not a virtuoso that makes people cry.
Yeah.
That's the gist of it.
Ain't got no soul.
It ain't got no soul, and it doesn't have the humor. It doesn't have the understanding of the moment. AI cannot feel the vibe in the room. All right.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Cannot read the room. That.
Yeah.
I can't put it
yet.
More
Maybe
crisply
yet is
than
the
that,
word.
right?
Is the disclaimer to add.
Presently cannot read the room. It is 100% true. Again, yeah. All right. I want to ask you about the things we've talked about this before offline. Things that were labeled as the next big thing that just weren't, and things that were labeled as doomed but weren't. And I want to put that into sort of the context of kind of where we are in this conversation so far, in terms of the RSI interpreter. What does anybody who is sort of midstream in their professional trajectory as an RSI professional, what do they need to be on the lookout for, and what do they need to just set aside and go, you know what, in your mind, like what, and that can be technology, or that can just be industry related.
Well, I jump on one thing you said. You said, what is the sort of mid-career RSI professional? I actually wouldn't call them RSI professional. I just call them interpreters, right?
Yeah.
Because they inherently are capable of doing simultaneous.
That is true.
On site, simultaneous in RSI, hybrid, etc., etc.
The reverse is not ever true. So
exactly. I mean, but it's like you have outstanding interpreters who make the worst translations possible, and you have amazing translators who are not capable of interpreting a single sentence.
Yeah.
Two different worlds, right? And people tend to specialize. You tend to like things and so on. But okay, we went off on a tangent here. Coming back.
No, but it's a fair point. It is really true. I mean, if you're a rock star simultaneous interpreter, or you're a rock star translator, you've honed these skills over time, over a period. There's just no,
and that's what was part of the conflict in the 40s and 50s was precisely you had these rock star consec interpreters who were right up there, with their heads of state and foreign ministers and so on.